How are you guys? Hey YouTube, how are you? What's up? Oh, we got a whole lot to say, y'all. Remember how they crucified the Messiah? They sold a black man for rice. And what about the Hebrew Israelites? Yes, listen, guys. Whew. People, we go through what we go through because we go through what we go through. If I have to eliminate the music on YouTube, please understand that I don't own the rights to this, excuse me. And yeah, you guys can listen to it on YouTube yourself or your local Jamaican store, record store. Like we had one here in Albany for years. Oh my God. But anyway, shout out to those that come in the chat and those that don't. God bless you the same. He says he reigns on the just and the unjust the same, right? And as this man is saying, oh, when it rains, it don't just fall on your housetop or mine. It fall on many, okay? Yeah, we got a lot to say. First, how are you doing? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm not going to get into a big intro or anything in this video. Like I said, if I have to mute the music, that's why I'm talking over it. Hopefully, I don't get bothered, but if I do, so be it. But anyway, guys, I'm doing well. How are you? You know, I like to tell you on any channel, any platform, and I'm going to try to share this with IG later or share the link at least. You know, many are the afflictions of the righteous. Jeez. Lord have mercy. And God shall deliver us from them all, is what Psalms 34:19 says. If you have your Bible, go ahead and turn there. It's okay. Most people are afraid of Jamaican music, but it's the most conscious, well-spoken lyricists in lyrical music that I know that talk about the oppression, the suffering, the journey of the Israelites and the Benjaminites. Well, that consists of the Benjaminites, the Israelites, I want to say Gadonites, and come on now, Ephraimites, and a lot of others. 12 tribes, y'all, that dispersed. All didn't come over here through slavery. Some went to the north, some scattered east even further. Mainly the house of Judah, which consists of the tribe of Judah, Benjamins, and the Levites, and a little bit of trickled from other brothers hung out with Judah, because Judah was like that brother, you know what I'm saying? He was like Shaft in today's world. Judah was that brother, okay, of the 12, and they clung to him and followed his lead or whatever, right? So basically, everybody didn't come over here during slavery. Let me go ahead and turn this music off, y'all, because I don't want to get too much more of a copyright strike, all right? But everybody didn't come through the door, no return. Let's just keep that real, okay? Just like the man said in the song, how they sold Marcus Garvey for rice, they sold a lot of Hebrew Israelites. Predominantly 2.5 tribes of us, for the most part, close to 3 tribes, into slavery. Fear of them running the world. Fear of them conquering the world. Fear of them being who God called us to be, which is peculiar, unique people, holy nations, and royal priesthoods. So y'all know how this story go and how the West was won. They had to put you into subjection into the laws of mankind. and get you to turn away from the laws of God and your relationship with God in order for them to succeed and supersede over you with white supremacy. Am I making myself clear? We got a lot to say, y'all, and I haven't been on here in a while. Shout out to those who rock with me unconditionally and those of you that don't. It don't matter to me at this point. This voice is not for my sake, according to John 12 and 30. It's for your sake, the Messiah said back then. But they silenced his voice, according to Acts 5 and 30, 31. They slew the man and hung him on a tree and glorified it as a crucifixion. And got you to be worshiping the ministration of what the Romans used to kill their criminals, which is the cross. And we need to come from amongst that. That's the wickedness God is talking about. That's the idolatry and the pagan worship that the Messiah and God is talking about, according to the testament of the book that we have, predominantly Old Testament, because I told you Paul is on some nonsense and mess with the kingdom of Jesus in the New Testament. And I told you guys, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. Well, where is the kingdom of heaven? AKA formerly living as Christians right now, okay? But how did we get there? Paul took it by force and did a great magician, a magic trick. He changed the people of God in the kingdom of heaven into some saints in the gospel of Jesus in the body of Christ. That's amazing, right? That's a great mystery right there. Y'all been trying to figure that out for thousands of years now, and it haven't come to you that that's what Paul did in that New Testament, right? So now, I got one person in the chat. Shout out to you. Hi. I'm on one right now because I am a survivor, I believe, of freaking mold. You see this, right? Interference. I got a pinched nerve in my lower left back. I was in here praising the Lord, and he just like, shout out to Facebook that is not buffering like YouTube. You got so much to say. Go ahead and share it with the people. Like, when we go through, as I started off, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God will deliver us and bring us through them all. Now, let's move on and talk about other people that we need to be addressing. Shout out to Lady P. Lady P, I really don't know you. I never talked to you. I saw you around on YouTube, but this woman lost her life due to the wickedness of the White House and the government. I mean, if we're going to blame anybody for COVID, it would have to be where it came from. Do you guys understand? I got to remember, I got Facebook in my hand right here. So you got to remember that's where it came from, okay? So, but, you know, I don't know how she expired, but the lady is gone off of YouTube. Shout out to Miss Lady P and her family, her friends on YouTube. Guys, take life serious, and this isn't that she didn't. Whatever you believe, whatever you decide to do, no one can force you to take anything that you don't want to take in this world. At the end of the day, you have the final say so. And I had a landlord get mad at me or kind of boast up on me about the jab of life. And I was like, yo, you trying to tell me you won't rent an apartment to me because I did not get vaccinated? And you know, she's sassy, 77, and from the island. She said, you don't talk to me until you get that vaccination. Like, lady, please, we probably never have another conversation again because your approach has just turned me off. That's not how I would deal with people, regardless of what pandemic we are going through in these last days. It's just not right to bargain with people life when God, we can't bargain with God like that. So why do we allow people to bargain with us and bargain our life away or whatever? Like, so do what you got to do to be safe. But reports is saying that Miss Lady P had took one injection and caught COVID in between getting a second injection. And guys, I'm here to tell you, black mold will kill you quicker than COVID. So be on the alert for damp places, leaky roofs, leaky basements, leaky walls, leaky pipes, period. Because once that stuff begins to set in, and I have to say, by the grace of God, I'm a survivor now. Maybe 2 years in, I lived in this building I just moved from. When I tell you my clarity, that anxiety I was feeling over the last couple of years, maybe year and a half, like living where I was living, it started off with the roof leaking. He said he fixed it, but he patched it up enough not to leak in my apartment. And then the people next door said their roof was leaking, so maybe the patch up in mine was going over to theirs. But right around 2 weeks ago when I got ready to move out, it was still leaking, and I got footage of it. And I told you back in May, if you guys been following me on my social media, that my basement started leaking from the first floor bathroom. So when I say I suffered the anxiousness, the slight depression, the fatigue, the body ache, I have a real pinched nerve right now through it all. I mean, I moved and I just probably carried that little tension fighting with the old landlord over the mold and shit, coming to fix it, dry it out. The basement was flooded. I couldn't find no apartment, y'all. I was trying to move since last year, but I couldn't find nowhere because of people couldn't get evicted because of COVID. And then I started looking May of this year. I couldn't find nothing until like 2 weeks ago. But it actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I'll tell y'all about that another time. But many are the afflictions of the righteous. We got a lot to say, y'all. It's been a while since I've been on here. But y'all know I come with the real. Get out while you can. My allergies, my eyesight, the mold will kill you quicker than COVID. Trust me. Somebody's at my door. Y'all hold on. Let me see. I'm supposed to be picking up some paperwork for somebody. Give me a minute. Who is it? Oh, it's you, Jay. You're here to pick up your own paperwork. Hi, Yomi. Yeah. Come on in, girl. Oh, I gotta get you. Come on. Oh, hi. Come on. Hey, girl. Oh, thank you. Hi, Yomi. Say hi. Want to say hi? Say hello. Say hi. So, yeah, let me go ahead and end it here. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God shall deliver us from them all. There's a lot going on, from Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, Tasha K. What can I say, girl? From what's going on in Russia, family issues, guys. We got a lot to say, and one thing the enemy tries to do is silence your voice. Today, God is saying, I think it's Acts 18, 19, and 10, I believe. Acts 18 and 9. I'll put it down below in the comments. But basically, hold not thy peace. Speak. Be not afraid. There is much men in this city. When people try to take set upon you and hurt you and do wrong to you, God has people in your circumference to protect you. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Shalom, y'all. God bless you and have a great day. No, you're fine. It won't end on here. Hold on. Oh, I know why. Because I go right here. How are you guys?